All right, everybody, this is the Mighty Z of Capital Chaos TV, and we are at the service elevator at the Fox Theater in downtown Oakland. Probably one of the most beautiful theaters I've ever experienced, and I'm just over by the service elevator. What about you?
Yeah, me too. It's a nice place. It's a nice. If we did this in the dressing room, it would be a mess. Everybody would be interrupting, so
right.
We're gonna have to suck it up out here for a few minutes.
That's fine, as long as everything's already set up and we don't get floored by the blue collar folk.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Now, we were saying that you have grown considerably above the waist and not outwards.
Yeah, that's well. Yeah, I want it to go the right way, not the wrong way. Yeah, yeah. A 10-month break at home, so spent a lot of time eating better and exercising.
Do you have any special? Have you tried was it P90X or any of that kind of stuff?
No, I hate all that crap. I just rip off whatever bodybuilders do. I go on YouTube and whatever like the top bodybuilders are doing, I kind of just steal all their routines.
Is there a particular favorite at the moment?
Yeah, Phil Heath and Jay Cutler, and God, there's a lot of them. But it goes way back to Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno and all those guys. So I always been fascinated by that in general. So weird cult thing, it's like the death metal of sports. Bodybuilding is like nobody really knows anything about it. And then everybody who sees bodybuilders is, he's just on steroids, he doesn't do anything. He just sits on the couch and just sticks needles in his ass. Right. But it's actually a lot of work, and there's a lot more involved to that. So I just I've always been into it, so I like to get into it when I have the time, which is not often, but lately I've been lucky.
Now, it's been said that the bigger you get weight-wise, the smaller your wiener gets. Is this true?
Well, perception, I guess, yeah, if your body keeps growing, that doesn't keep growing. So
there we go.
Technically, probably yes. But, I'm not doing steroids, so I'm not getting the ball shrinkage.
So, what were you like growing up as a child?
That's a good question. That's not a usual interview question. I like that one. I was just an angry little guy, a little skinny kid, just grew up watching MTV, watching all those hair metal bands on MTV. I just wanted to be in a band. I've always been into sports a lot. I played baseball my whole life, and just grew up watching Guns N' Roses on TV, and wanted to do that, and graduated high school and was working full-time in my family business at the time, and I hated every second of it. And I hated the whole 9-to-5 thing, so I was like, man, I got to get a band going and get on the road and try to do something more unique with my life. I didn't want to be the average Joe. So far, so good.
Yeah, I would say so. And do you come from a big family?
No, pretty small. In the little family that we have, nobody even likes each other anyway, so it's just basically me, my mom, and dad, and sister. That's about it.
And before Guns N' Roses, were you into music at all, or is that the breaking point for you?
Well, I saw them on MTV when I was 8 years old, so that was like my start. It was them and Def Leppard and Skid Row and stuff like that. So that was the start, and it's continued since then. I still love all those bands. I'll still go see them when they come around,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But it obviously evolved from that. It turned into a lot of metal. So got into. When I was 17 or so, I started really doing like the Metallica, Pantera, and then branched off into the more underground stuff. Started In Flames and Cannibal Corpse and all the different kinds of death metal and melodic metal and Swedish metal. So then that led to all this stuff, all the influences.
And hopefully, you are the guitar player. Well, one of the guitar players. I heard. This is probably just a nasty rumor that when George Lynch from Dokken, he's sort of muscular now, that there was a rumor saying that because he'd gotten so bulked up, his fingers had gotten fatter, and he was no longer able to shred like he has. Have you experienced some issue like that in your fingers?
No, I haven't noticed anything yet. I've heard him say that. He said bodybuilding was the stupidest thing he could have ever gotten into. So, well, I don't know. But he's more of I'm a rhythm guitar player, Ollie, the other guitar player, plays 99% of the solo. So I'm just playing rhythms and like chugging away for them. I do harmonies and stuff like that, but I haven't had any issues with my hands growing and messing me up. So it's been fine so far.
Thank God for that. Now, Phil's first band was called Perpetual Doom, from what I read. What was your first band name?
I had a band called Flatlined at home. That was my only other band. We played a lot of local shows, and that's how I got to know everybody and actually start doing this. So it was a crappy little local band, but it was a really good stepping stone for everything I've done since.
Was it all originals, or did you do covers as well?
All originals. Really, really bad originals. We had no idea what we were doing. We were just ripping off every single band we listened to at the time, and we thought every band was good, so we would just take a little bit of everything. It was just bad. No idea how to write a song. No idea about structures, theory, anything. Just everything was out of key and out of tune, and just a mess.
Are you now schooled in theory and all that stuff?
No, but I did take lessons from our other guitar player, Ollie. He taught me for 3 years. So I learned what I was learning from him, at least how to, play a guitar solo in key or keep a riff kind of in key if that's what you're going for. But, he taught me a lot. But as far as actual, like, theory stuff, he's like a music dictionary. He knows every little theory, like every little piece of theory you can know, he knows it. But I'm not into that so much. It's too much work.
Yeah, he's an amazing guitar player for sure. Now, last night we had Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, and Acaro at the Slims. It's Slims in San Francisco, all Massachusetts, the whole Massachusetts store. It was like almost all of Overcast were on tour together.
Yeah, we talked about, we were in Redding, California yesterday on a day off, which was a bummer because we were so close, but still kind of far away, But I really wanted to go to that show. I live with Adam from Killswitch Engage. I live in his house, so me and him are, we've been really, really good friends. That Alive or Just Breathing tour is, for the Massachusetts guys, is kind of amazing for us because we're the actual people that want to see the full album, because we grew up like out of that scene. That was like the album that kind of changed everything. So I would have loved to go and see that show yesterday, but no luck. But yeah, it's a lot of Massachusetts people all in one spot. We've talked for years about doing a Massachusetts tour with a Shadows Fall and Unearth and Killswitch and the Acacia Strain or whatever. Sure. Try to get something together like that. It's never worked out yet, but hopefully one of these days we can make it happen.
Yeah, they were amazing last night. I've never seen so many beautiful young girls stage diving and crowd surfing.
Jealous. So jealous.